Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Marnice Nicole and I'm an acrylic painter, and today is artist diary number 41 where I have some process thoughts that I wanted to share because that's kind of what I want to talk about, my kind of process. But before we get into that, I just want to say I am extending the giveaway. I have 100 subscriber giveaway going on right now, and I was supposed to announce who the winner was in this episode, but only a couple of people have commented on that actual video. And I want to give people a chance. I want you to have a chance to win. So I am going to extend it 1 week. So by the 29th, which is next week on Monday, by midnight on the 29th, make sure you comment, and then I'm picking a winner and they're going in the video, and that'll be that. But we only had a couple of people comment so far on that video, and it'll be linked right here so you can go check it out and go ahead and have a chance to win some acrylic paints, some brushes, some sketchbooks, some canvases. It's a nice little setup for you to just have one full painting experience, or what have you, whatever you want to do with it. So good. And so today's video is a little more rambly and less put together than my videos normally are, because today I didn't want to film. I did not want to do anything, and actually this whole weekend I've been kind of avoiding it. I just didn't want to sit down in front of a camera, and for once it wasn't because my hair wasn't done. Like, I just didn't feel like it. Sometimes that happens, you know, you're not in the mood for everything, and that's okay. But anyway, I'm still here. It's still Tuesday, even though it's late in the evening, and this video is going to go up way later than normal. I still made it. That's what's important, right? And so I figured today I'd talk about what I've been thinking about, which is basically my acrylic process. You can see some of my paintings in the back, and some of my favorite ones, they've all had like really different concepts behind them. And you know, this piece right here, this is just a moment, and it's one of my favorite pieces. It's one of my best pieces. I put a lot into it. It clearly shows, at least in my opinion. I'm not bragging or anything, but it's one of my best pieces. And I think back and I love to look at it. I love to be surrounded with work because I had so much thought into it, and I put so much time into this piece. I have this idea for a new painting series of paintings, and I have this thought about it. So anyway, I'm excited about it. I want to share it. I want to talk about it. So last episode I talked about, in my Inktober video from last Friday, I talked about how the painting concept was inspired by like being on display. And so that's this piece right here. It's a girl. She's on display. She's got some spotlights on her. She's curled up into a little ball on a platform, like on a stage. And the first time I really came up with this kind of on display concept, it was for this piece right here. It was in my sketchbook. I did it over the summer, and the girl, she has this like ball chain holding her up. She's kind of in like a shirt that's supposed to be white, but the spotlights are on her, so that, you know, it's kind of in spotlight, and there's people just watching her like she's up for auction or something, like a call to arms for like Sex Trade or something, like, you know, that kind of display. And gosh, it's been on my mind, and it's maybe because I've been feeling that way personally, like not obviously like not handcuffs in a drag somewhere, but just like on display a little bit. And so I'm like, I want to paint this. So my thought is that it would be a series of paintings, 3-4 paintings, and they would be like one full stage. So like it's a continuous theme painting. They complement each other, they go together, and just a big stadium or stage where the curtains are drawn on either side, on one painting on this side and one painting on that side, and just a little loop at the top for the painting that's in the middle. And then you have these 3 girls, and it'll be an auction or spotlighted or whatever, and you get the different glows on the different girls. And so now I've been thinking about the 3rd girl, because we have this girl, she's standing up, she's clearly you know, got the chain on her foot. She's captive. They have this other girl with no visible chain, but she's so defeated. She's just sitting there and she's just, you know, trying to hide or something, you know. She's so that's that girl. She doesn't even need to be yelled at to be sit right there. And then what about the third girl? I want her to be the angry one. She needs more than just a little foot chain. She needs like 3 armed guards and like some rough hyenas, because she's not staying put. And so the thing about the pieces is like, I want to know which piece are you, because let's face it, in this kind of society right now that we're going in, chicks they're on display, and they're not actually heard a lot. Everything with the cases and the trials that's been going on and the news and just everything. And I want it to be a social commentary, and I don't want it to be vulgar, but I really want it to make you uncomfortable. And so when I look back at some of my strongest pieces, the detail that I get, I need it to be in these 3 pieces. So I've been thinking about it and thinking about it and thinking about it some more. And the piece behind me, Amicable, there are some very decisive moments in the piece. I chose the coloring of their sweaters that they're wearing. I'm going to insert the picture here so you can see it, but I chose the coloring because clearly they're complementary, but they're at a kind of impasse with that, right? Well, that's the point. That was my thinking. There's the firelight, but there's also the path that's going off to the side. Like, they journeyed here together. They're sitting here. What are they going to do? That's the thought behind this piece right here. And then that was intentional steps. So when I'm thinking about this next set of pieces, and I'm thinking about them so much, it's like all consuming. It's really why I didn't want to film today, because I really wanted to pick up a pencil and just kind of get the idea out of this girl who's going to be vastly different. She's not going to be kind of like going with the auction. This girl's, you know, she's not fighting it. She's captive. She has the ball and chain there, but she has her hands up. She's like, okay, take a look. You're gonna look anyway. Like, she's being passive about it. The one girl over here, the latest girl that I've drawn, she's defeated, so she's beyond passive. But the angry girl, like, what are you gonna do for her? I want each detail in each painting to be specific, and I really want the concept to come across. And the only way you can do that is with the detail. I feel like, at least the only way I can do that is with the detail. And this idea to have it seems like I really need to do all 3 of them at once. Otherwise, I might lose the concept, and I've never done 3 paintings at once. I'm one of those people that works on one thing at a time, and that's it. I may put a piece down and just step away for it for months and then come back to it, but that's different. That's abandoning a piece. And I do that all the time. I will abandon a piece, but with the intention to come back to it, or even just to leave it and it's served its purpose and it's done. But if I do that, and I do that to these pieces, I'm gonna feel like I've missed out on an opportunity, because I have such a strong passion for this idea and I know what I want it to be, but like, what do I do? What do I do? So anyway, right now, I can't do anything else. I don't want to do anything. I'm reading, because that's how I get my creative inspiration. I read when I'm like not sure what to do, and I have like different movies that I'll watch, or I'll do different listen to different playlists. One day I should share my music playlist. Maybe I'll do that coming up soon, or share just all the things I do to get inspired or to get out of the process and get started with the painting. Like, one of the things I do is I will watch The First Wives Club, and if you've never seen this movie, it's my all-time favorite. But yeah, so that is what I'm doing right now. I am meditating on this concept. I really think I just need to bite the bullet and plot them out on all 3 canvases together. But I'm working on this piece. This will also be a commentary. I really just want the banner to say like, go out and vote or something. Like, this is a gathering, and right now they're just sitting around, so I really need to do something with that. And also I feel like you're starting to want to paint things that are like political and controversial and all of that, but that's the best kind of art, isn't it? I think so. So anyway, this was a rambly video. I hope you can see a little bit into my thought process. When I go into those paintings and I start them, I will do an easel update, which is, if you're new here, an easel update is my series where I will paint through the whole process, but I'll also talk my way through the process and share it with everyone. And so there's that. But for now, I need to find out who the 3rd girl is. I need to see her. I need to see what's surrounding her. And then I need to make sure that the picture together, it fits. And I have it mapped out some. And the pieces that I go ahead and sketch and make a plan for and do like an underpainting and just these big theories for, those are the paintings that I love. Those are the paintings that are the most successful because I took the time and I really want to do that. Focusing on an underpainting is just, it brings a new level to your work, especially when you go into those little details. And I don't always do that because sometimes I'm a very lazy artist, but for this project, and it's been on my mind for so long, I really want to do that. So I'm not getting to it anytime soon. Maybe over the holidays if I have the ideas plotted out by then. And I really want to do it on big canvases. So I want it to be on canvases like this, that's a 24 by 36 size canvas, which is what, 2 by 3 feet or 3 by 4 feet, something like that. And that's a big canvas for me. It's the biggest canvas I've done so far. And I really want to do that too. And I can't even imagine 2 years ago thinking up this concept and painting it and really thinking about it as much as I'm thinking about it. And there are times when I will doubt that I am an artist, but then it's times like this and I'm so excited about the process. And even though I didn't want to film today, I really wanted to talk about this. And so anyway, I'm gonna go now. This has been a long video. Thanks so much for watching. My name is Marnice Nicole, and this was my process for an upcoming series of pieces that I'm going to be doing. I'm going to take you along for the ride, but until then, I will see you on Friday for an Inktober video. Bye.